Hi, Darren, my name here. So, surprising thing that I saw, maybe not so surprising, depending on how you look at geopolitics and African affairs generally. So, the Sahel region, the Mali, Burkina Faso, the Chad, those regions there that actually had coups and broke away from the ECOWAS region and suspended by the AU, came out and retaliated towards America's ban on visa restrictions for these countries. They also say, oh, don't worry, we can do the same. They also banned American citizens from entering those countries. And I thought to myself, you know what? These are the countries that have the nerve to do so. Many countries do not have the nerve, especially the poor countries. Let me say largely African countries. They don't have the nerve to ever get back to America and tell them their mind. Because America feels like they have the monopoly over the world. They are the rulers of the world. In fact, they call themselves the kings of peace when it comes to starting wars and ending wars. That's what they believe in. They think that they can end any war anywhere. They can start any war anywhere. Just look at what's happening in Iran. There's a protest, and the Iranian government thinks that they're going to go against the people who are protesting, fight them back so that the protests are quelled. But America is saying, if you try to go to the people of Iran, we are coming to rescue them. That means that they're going to fight back the Iranian government when it comes to protests. It happened in Libya when Gaddafi was trying to fight the protests. And the Americans with NATO, and I like to say specifically Obama here, fought against the government to promote the protests that were happening until Gaddafi fell. So these Sahel region countries came out and said, don't worry about that. We are not going to accept Americans to enter these countries because you've put a visa restriction. So we put a visa restriction, the same, like it's a tit-for-tat kind of politics. And I'm thinking, how many more countries would do that? How many more? I don't think South Africa would do that, because the last time that tariffs were placed on South Africa, the president of South Africa ran to White House to try and negotiate. And that's how he found things that he had never seen before as a president of South Africa, that he didn't know they were happening in this country. Actually, they were not happening in this country. But yeah, someone fed Trump with fake news and told him there's a genocide against the white people in South Africa. That was not true. But guess what? He went and pleaded against that, tried to negotiate with South Africa. And here, America, South Africa relations, things have to be better. But somehow, they're still talking. And every time there's this whole USA Africa summit, all African presidents are the ones who run to America to go and have a conversation. Sorry, I said, yeah, the USA and African countries summit. So they run there to go and have conversations about what is or where this position of Africa is on what they should do in favor of the American countries. That's what they do. So, do you think any other countries in Africa would pull such a not a stand, but pull such a move on America and say, whereas you are providing, because 19 countries were actually put on the list of banned or maybe visa restrictions to enter America. 19, but there are so many, including those in Asia, and South America, and a couple of them. But do you think all these countries can ever come up and stand against America and say, now that you've put visa restrictions on our countries, we can do the same to you? Where do you think that will end?